is Pixie, this is Jill and Stevie. We are here for a Pixie Locks Christmas special competition extravaganza. I am really excited because this is our third competitive couple video, and you've won one and I've won one, so this is the tiebreaker. We have put a lot of planning and extra effort and love and stuff into this video, so we are just really excited. We're gonna be baking some cookies today.
This is the third time we've done it. This is our second annual Christmas competition.
Last year's was the gingerbread houses.
Yes. We wanted to switch things up a little bit this year and do cookies. When we first did like the Christmas putting together a gingerbread house, like it was very haphazard. Same with the Halloween carving a pumpkin. We haven't really figured out, or we hadn't figured out our rhythm or how the rules would work for those competitions, but today I can concretely say that we have figured it out. Down to the letter.
You made a spreadsheet.
I made a spreadsheet, and how this is gonna work. It's not gonna be just judged by y'all. We are gonna actually have our friends come in, and they are going to also critique our work, and this time there will be a taste component.
And I'm really excited to make cookies because I've been consistently a very subpar baker. I'm a pretty good cook, but there's something about the science of the ratio of baking that I've been very hit and miss with in the past, but I'm really confident that I can do what I've set out to do. Stevie has never made cookies before.
No, never. Not once. Not a single one.
I've made cookies before that were not very good. That were kind of tasteless and hard and not very good. But I made cookies. So we both are at a little bit, like neither of us are like pro cookie chefs. Neither of us are cooking mamas.
To address the haters, I am very well aware that I'm wearing the same outfit as I did in the pumpkin carving video, so don't at me, okay? Overalls just happen to be the most comfortable working attire. All right, so if you have a problem with it, keep it to your fucking self.
The defense of the outfit.
Okay.
I'm wearing a Christmas Pusheen sweater and it has cookies on it. I thought it was perfect. It's pastel and it has Pusheens and cookies.
Much like our other competitions, we don't know what the other person has cooked up, or in this case, I guess, baked up. I don't know what Pixie's design is. Pixie doesn't know what my design is. Naturally, because we're going to be filming this together, we're going to gradually, put the pieces together. But at this moment in time, as of filming this, I have no idea what they have planned.
Secret.
And they don't know what I have planned.
Secret.
By the time this video comes out, a poll will have already been on Twitter, and we will see who the audience favored. With all of that said,
let's get into it.
Let's bake some cookerinos.
It's cookie time.
I'm going to sadly have to destroy this lovely little arrangement of objects I've set up, but I pre-measured most of my main ingredients, just the three little friends here. Little tiny things in tiny spoons will come later. But I decided for my cookies, for our first Christmas cookie competition, I'm going to make butter cookies. I researched what kind of cookie would be best for my evil plans. So the first thing that this recipe wants me to do, and I will link the recipe down below or whatever, give the baking creds where the baking creds are due. But she says to start by mixing together all the flour and the butter. And it says to use a stand mixer with a paddle attachment. I don't have that, so I'm going to use this little friendly gingham paddly boy. That's a whole cup of butter and 2 cups of flour. Butter cookies. Butter cookies. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this for 2 minutes. Babe, are you afraid and intimidated by my butter cookie reveal? It's gonna take forever. I kind of want to go at it with my friggin' hands, but that's not what it said to do. But this feels like so very dry, even though it was so much butter. I guess I'll just get it to like a crumbly zone, and then the egg will help. Did it say egg yolk only? Isn't that gonna be like not wet? I guess that's the point. Add in the egg yolk. Okay,
So you asked me if I was intimidated?
Uh-huh.
Not even slightly. I think you might have exceeded our technological limitations. I think you are being over-ambitious.
Oh, valid.
And I'm counting on it. I'm counting on your ambition to be your downfall. Also, I just realized how hilarious this is going to be because I'm straight up just not in camera, but you're going to hear me like a little...
Ominous voice.
I'm a little ghost.
Separating the egg from the yolk. Ah! I was literally just going to say, because I'm a genius and I know how to do this, and then I cracked the other little But I'm doing it, yeah. 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 So I want the yolk. That's the yellow part. The other part is the white. Splursh, splorsh, splibbledy splorsh. Little eggy egg has been added. The love of my life. Okay, I should be as well checking the ingredients. Oh, I'm worried. No, there's more wet things that go into it. Oh, it's literally just vanilla extract. How does this ever turn into a cookie?
Lucky for me, I read my recipe in advance.
I did too, but this just feels like it's dry. Okay. Add in the egg yolk, vanilla, salt, and baking powder. Okay, and we want 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon. Yes, not tablespoon. That'll get ya. That's my baby. Always innovating, always improving the game. Oh, I love having all my little dishes and things. It makes me feel prepared and unafraid. Yeah, it's all those chunky chunks of butter, you know?
It seems as though you're doing like a standard round cookie, right? I haven't seen you pick up any tools for shaping. You might even do a heart-shaped thing, I don't know. I did hear you mentioning something like that, and I know it's gonna have a jam component.
You do know there's a jam component. I know your shape because we had to shop together. You know I have jam. Ooh, and now you know that they're butter cookies.
Yes, which I've never actually had, but I imagine they're good.
The recipe said that this was a homemade version of the like blue tin Danish ones. So those are delicious. I've had those before. Those are really yummy. Is it really half a teaspoon of salty? Half a teaspoon kosher salt. Well, I have regular salt and that's just a smaller shape. Let me not pour it over because if I had a little sneeze. Oh, see? Can you imagine if I oversalted my cookies? Oh my God, that's all my ingredients. Mix, 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 combine, combine, combine. Turn the mixer to low. That's my arms. Add in the flour. Wait, what? I did it wrong, I did it wrong. I mixed the fucking flour in first. It was supposed to be the sugar and the butter. It was supposed to be the sugar and the butter. I got the wrong white thing. I'm a little fool. Okay, you're smiling with glee as I've made a mistake. I'm using my hands, we're getting into this. I did this before with a cake and it ended up tasting okay. Okay. Oh, now it feels like a cookie. Now it smells more like a cookie. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, I'm literally a goofy goober. Wow, I can't believe I did that. I've reread the recipe several times. Maybe it's because I measured out all the things in little bowls and then I was just like white powder with the big block. Oh no. To wash my goofy goober hands in the goofy goober sink. Yeah, when I read turn the mixer to low and add in the flour, I was like, I already did that. Divide the dough in half and roll each half into an inch to an inch and a half thick log. I got this. I'm not throwing in the towel yet. Oh God, are you sure? Did we f it up so bad that it won't cookie? Did we cookie it so bad? That's not a log, like that's a mound. That's a mound. Roll it into a log? Okay, I must say, I did specifically choose the recipe of butter cookies because I was researching for this video, looking up the difference between shortbread cookies and sugar cookies and butter cookies and which ones are best for what. And they said that butter cookies would hold their shape the best. And they're good for like rolling and slicing. I guess she chills. It'll be fine. Okay.
I am very excited to be baking for you today. I do hope that this does not grace the eyes of any professionals nor my mother. But if by any chance those people happen to see this, I apologize in advance, but we're gonna give it our best shot. I have all of my ingredients before me, and I will be making a gingerbread, a classic gingerbread cookie with a twist. So wish me luck. First thing we're gonna do is I have to heat up a couple of ingredients in the saucepan, and then once those are ready, I'll be able to add them to my mixture. The recipe that I will be using today is based on the official Nestle Carnation gingerbread cookie extravaganza, as Pixie would probably say. Technically step 2 is to sift the flour and the spices and the bicarbonate soda. It's a British recipe, so they're giving me all the fancy terminology, but yeah, it's baking soda, I assume. So I'm gonna sift all of those dry ingredients together. I've never sifted anything before, so that's funny. I'm gonna assume it's something like this, you know?
Burp the baby.
Kinda, yeah. It is quite a small
Bowl
to be doing this. I'm already losing some flour. No, I think it's doing the trick. I think it's still working.
Have you baked like other things in your life? Have you ever baked a cake?
Nope.
Have you ever baked anything?
Nope.
How?
I just didn't.
Not trying to be like judgmental, but like,
No, I know.
usually you tumble into like a cupcake baking moment.
Not the closest I ever got was like an easy bake oven.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah,
But that
no,
comes
I
with, like-
definitely would say that's not the same thing.
Whoever's watching this right now is probably cringing at my technique, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not a very large apparatus, so I'm working with what I got. Oh, hey, it's coming along though, I think.
It can't be that bad after my technique.
Spices time. I do have some nutmeg, so this goes in first. Next is my, oh, that's ginger. Oh, that's ginger mama. Boom. Get it in there.
Oh, it does smell gingery. Yum, 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 yum.
It's all good.
Yum, 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 yum.
I am not yet confident in my abilities, so we'll see.
I think that mine might completely fall apart tomorrow when I try to slice them. Or I guess tonight. Ew, I'm doing that tonight.
All right, I have now successfully sifted all of my ingredients into this bowl. The next step is going to be mixing in my hot, sticky, syrupy substance. Welcome back. I have made my syrupy tar mixture, and now I'm going to add it to my dry ingredients. First, I'm gonna double check and make sure that it's not like a slow and steady process, or if it's just like dump it on in there, you know? So if you have pour in the syrupy, just pour it in, So I guess we'll do that. It says work it with a spoon, and then once it dries up, use your phalanges. So that's what I'll do. Whee! My hands are going to be disgustingly messy and covered in dye, so pray for me. Or maybe they won't be, maybe they won't be too bad. Oh wow, it's so liquidous. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's making like sounds as well.
Oh my god.
This is terrifying. Okay, it's getting a little bit less malleable. Before I switch over to my hands, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just jump ahead, because the moment I use my hands, there's no touching anything else. Then clean hands, bring mixture together into, okay, yeah. So I do get to clean my hands after it, that's a plus.
Woo!
You know? I had to bring it between 2 layers of parchment, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my first layer of parchment ready. I might take a risk, it could be my downfall. I think I might add more black to it.
Do whatever your heart tells you, my babe. You don't need
Do
those.
get me the dye, please.
Yep.
I just want to say to the person who's watching this and is screaming, "No, don't do it! You're gonna ruin it." I just want you to know, I get it. But I've never done this before, right? I just want to take a little bit of a risk, okay? So just cringe with me as we go in.
Just one?
Just 2 drops.
Oh.
1. Dope.
I was so worried I would like lose control and like splorch it all in there.
If there is anyone watching in culinary and I'm actually doing an okay job, can you let me know? And then maybe give me some feedback too. So that way I don't make the same mistake next year when we do this. Thank you very much. I don't know if I'm supposed to like form it into a ball.
She just says roll it out between 2 layers.
Okay.
So I think you kind of start with a ball-like vibe and then...
Maybe I'll do a smaller ball just in case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be a difficult process though because the paper's going to like go everywhere.
It said between 2 sheets.
Oh, I know. I'm just flattening it out a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, look at that! Look how successfully rolled that is.
I feel as though like it doesn't matter if I do it with this. Like it's not gonna. I don't mind. I am officially in. I can make some shapes mode. Let's make some shapes, Mama.
The first man is being born. You could even do a couple and then remove the excess. Look at that guy.
The real test will be when like this cooks, right? Because like if it cooks and I lose all the color, that'll be unfortunate.
I think it'll only go like darker, right?
I should hope so. And this right here, folks, this is the dream. So let's check back in once these suckers are baked.
So while Stevie's are baking and stuff, I'm going to see if we can slice into these logs. Can I admit that we also just taste tested one of yours that came out and it was absolutely scrumptious, so I'm kind of afraid. And I'm incredibly proud that your first ever baking experience was so like yummy. Especially with such a like bitter and like difficult little recipe, like yummy, yummy, yum. So we have a log of loveliness. I have this lovely big, I was gonna call it a cleave. Okay, we're gonna try and slice her into logs. Please, 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 please be okay. Please, 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 please. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. Oh, okay, we're kind of cooking. Do I need like an even softer kniff? Hello? Okay. More success with her. A very gentle sawing motion. They wanna crumble at the bottom. Why do they want to do that? That's okay though. Oh, that's probably too thick too. God. Oh God. Cookies are meant to cookie, says Stevie. That one's perfect. You're good. Oh, I'm worried about my plan. Okay, let's see. Well, I know it's going good now. Look, this one's perfecto.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
That's so cookular. There's nothing a little squishing can't do. That should be my new, like, drag catchphrase. Okay, what do I do with the heels of the cookie bread?
Bake them.
Eat the hell out of her?
I would bake them.
Okay, we cleaned this surface very thoroughly. The next one, okay. You are about to learn part of my secret process, my secret plan. My plan was to try and make cookie sandwiches a la Jammy Dodger, and then to have a little window in the top cookie that would show the jammy jam, and then I would sprinkle within that to have a lovely sprinkly jammy window extravaganza. And I have these cookie cutters that are kind of like teeny tiny little flower punky star shape. I sketched it out with a star shape. I don't have a tiny star cookie cutter, but I do have these little flowers, and I feel like it's a poinsettia, so I'm calling it a raspberry poinsettia jammy Dodger butter cookie. Lovely time to be alive. Okay. Moment of truth, if this is gonna happen. Oh, girl, she's already breaking in half. This is not looking good for me, nor does this look like a good cookie shape. This is not going to work! I have little circles. I can do tiny circles, but then it's not a poinsettia. But that's the price of not being able to bake. Stevie's learning today that they're a really good baker, and I'm learning that no matter how hard I try, I will never improve myself in certain areas. Girl, that's not what I wanted to demo window. I literally just became Nikocado avocado. No, you're gonna win.
We haven't decorated. Remember how aesthetics is 75% of the competition.
This was the aesthetics I was counting on, and look at her bones laying in the dirt.
Artists, improvise. I'm not an artist. I'm sticking to the books. You have an opportunity here to expand on your idea, to make the best of a bonkers situation.
The only time I've made cookies successfully is when it was like the shitty Pillsbury dough ones with like the images on them that come like that, and it's just like, bake me lol. Why can't I bake? Slicey, 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 slice. Nice and even, nice and nice. Take the circle, take the friend, put it in, push to the end. Okay, I can see like chunks of butter in it. Is that good or bad? Oh, I think the integrity of the cookie. The reason I chose butter cookies is because it said that they would be easy to shape and use cookie cutters with. But I f***ed it up, so maybe they're not even butter cookies anymore. This looks like a pineapple wedge. I guess I'm just gonna have to have a sandwich. Okay, so I guess, okay. I failed in two ways. We couldn't roly-poll the Sprinky Winks, and we couldn't wholly hold the Disky Disc. And I'm just gonna have to fucking cope. Oh, the crumbledy-tumbledy. Okay, so we're gonna have two little moundy wounds. This mysterious fellow. Yeah, I'm gonna give a little squish. Who said they all had to be sliced and diced like bread, huh? Who friggin' said? Oh yeah, she's gonna break in half. I wanted to have, okay, the picture that I drew of these is not gonna fucking match what they look like at the end at all, and yours probably will. Maybe that should be a judging criteria, is like execution of idea. I don't know. I'm failing at whatever I just proposed though.
Okay, I did my very, very, very best. We are going to bake these in the oven, and then Stevie and I will both see you tomorrow for decorating time. It is the following day. Well, today's the day. Every day is a day that follows another. But look, our cookies! Our cookies are baked. We did have a little sneaky taste last night, and neither of them are revolting. We've got two pretty solid edible cookies that have been produced by two fine folks. Actually, some fine folks. So it's decorating time. I think we can both do this side by side. I won't, I'll share my space. I'll be a good kindergarten student.
That's what I was worried about.
I won't elbow
We're so
you and
close to each other.
scream. Here, but we can move the artisanally placed bowls whenever we start actually decorating. So yeah, it's not a secret anymore, but I guess as we go, we will reveal even more and more. The cookies will come to form. Yeah. That's a jammy doja. OMG. Okay, should I jam them all and then icing them all? Yes. That almost looks like a little face. I'm so happy I could scream. All right, I lied. I can frost. I can ice, kind of, sort of, yeah. Oh, did I ever make cookies? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like these are cuter than what I planned out. Who needs a window? Who needs the intricacy of a window when you have the deliciousness of the flaky, buttery, crispy crust? And that's my cookies! Was that a good O?
It is a good O.
O/pause?
So, after having tremendous difficulty with my previous icing, I decided, thanks to Pixie's genius, to use this pink icing because this is actually like really easy to control. Well, it's significantly easier.
Look at you go.
I don't care if it's pink at this point because like I just need a design.
Oh wow. Aww, they're so cute. Oh, I like the vibes. They're very different.
I wonder who made what. It's a me story.
Are these like doubles?
Yes, it's a sandwich cookie. It is a jammy dodger.
My sense of humor is very much vibing with the skeleton gingerbread man.
So you have some butter cookie sandwiches with a raspberry jam filling. We have some nice, I think it's cream cheese frosting. Lovely little sprinkles to make a wreath.
And mine is what I call ginger dead men. As you can see, they are deceased.
Yes.
But just because you are dead doesn't mean you can't enjoy the spirit of the season.
I like them both.
And what kind of cookie is it?
It's a gingerbread.
Ooh, okay. One thing I like about the little wreath jammy dodgers is that they're all very uniform. They all look like pretty much the same, which is like a vibe when you got like a little platter of cookies. You want to give a consistent vibe. But I mean, these were also very consistent. Like the artistry is very consistent. The bone drawing is very consistent.
The black frosting does make Stevie, yours look like they spent a little too much time in an oven, but it's the aesthetic, it goes with the vibe, so it's fine. One criticism is for a sandwich-like cookie, it does seem like the two cookies are quite thick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably too thick too. God. Oh, God.
Like it looks like they should be thinner, and then the center should be thicker. Like there should be more center compared. But that's just visually. I don't know flavor-wise if it's gonna like affect it that way. But visually speaking, it looks like, you know, the center should be thicker than the two cookies.
I do like the very different vibes. It's very fun, and it very much does reflect the artist. The jammy dodgers are very Christmassy. They scream Christmas. They scream a pixie Christmas. Yes! Because they're very pastel. And these scream a little more Halloween to me, but I like it. Maybe not as Christmassy, but I still do very much appreciate the vibes.
She is yummy. She is a yummy. but I stand by that the cookies are too thick compared to the center.
I'm sorry!
Unbelievably valid.
Like, I feel like if it was just the cookie itself, and then, like, if you did, I'm gonna break your cookie.
No, that's
If you did, like, had it just this, with, like, the frosting, and then had the raspberry in the center itself, so you could still get the raspberry.
That's smart.
It would have done a lot better. Especially since the texture of the cookie itself, because of how thick it is, it's just like a lot of cookie in your mouth. Yeah. Not that a lot of cookie is a bad thing at all, but it's just like, if you're going to enjoy a cookie, you want to enjoy like a cookie, not a cake. All right. Yay. I like it. It's a gingerbread?
It is a gingerbread cookie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could use a little more ginger.
A little more ginger, not enough ginger.
For my at least, like, for me, when I like gingerbread cookies or anything, I like to really taste the ginger.
Understandable.
But yeah, because it did
take their own, yeah.
Because, like, looking at it visually, I'm like, yeah, gingerbread man. But tasting it, it took a second for the ginger flavor to kick in. That's just me. But the texture was good.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. So, Judge, do you think you've made a decision?
I think I might need to think about it.
I'm going to try our little gingerbread dead men. I smelled the frosting. Nice and soft. That is very tasty. All right, wait. I'm gonna taste one of the eyeballs. I taste the chocolate. Very yummy. Very good. I liked it. I'm not usually a gingerbread folk myself, but it's very tasty.
Would you believe if I told you that is the first cookie I've ever made in my life?
Really? That's impressive.
Right.
That's very impressive.
The actual cookie itself was like the easy part. When it came to the icing, I was like, oh, this is hell.
Yeah, it's a creative experience. I've been icing cookies my whole dang life. When you get to the point where you literally have like 200 cookies in front of you, you don't get this creative. You get to the point where you're just smearing on some icing. I don't know if we're gonna take a bit. I want to make a mess. Oh. I will say this is not my usual type of cookie, but I like it. This is like, I was kind of apprehensive when you put them in front of me. I've never had, like, I don't even like jam. But this is pretty good.
Yay! Okay. It's a homemade version of like the Danish butter cookies in the blue tin is what the recipe said.
Yeah, because the jam's got like a little sour punch.
A little tartness of the rasp.
Yeah. Take another bite.
The sweetness of the everything else.
Oh god.
Oh no!
I'm making a mess. I got a little jam on my gingerbread dead man.
Ooh. A collab.
Yeah, see, I thought there was going to be a clear winner. Well, now I'm not so sure.
Ooh.
I did not think I was going to like the Jamie Dodger very much. I'm very picky.
Valid.
Just full disclosure for people who do not know me. Because I don't usually like cream cheese or jam. Ooh. So 2 new flavors I tried today. Oh, technically also 3 because gingerbread. Trying all the new things.
Ooh.
I came in with my brave face on. Give me a little bite. I'm going to take a little bite of either one again. Oh, that was a little strange. It has jam on it.
Oh.
That was the jammy piece.
Yeah, it's not meant to be.
Okay. Another little taste. I'm going to take a little. Okay. I have made my decision.
Okay. We have reached the moment of truth. We are about to find out what our beloved friends and guest judges have decided as their winners. Friends.
Judges, bring us our envelopes. Thank you. Okay. We'll do this one at a time, all right? All right, I'm gonna
Well,
open
they
it.
know.
This is from Judge B. Okay. Okay.
No!
Okay. Just for the record.
Sorry.
Oh wait. It's a tie.
It will need a tiebreaker!
Which means... That was such an iCarly moment that we just had there.
Wait, this is iCarly. Oh my god, okay. Slay on the judges, that is such tea. I just posted the poll like literally 5 minutes ago.
All right.
So we're gonna reconvene here in at least an hour.
The votes are in.
Yes.
Doodly 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 doodly. I guess we know.
We know.
We know the fates. We let the polls run for exactly 1 hour.
Yeah, and I played very fairly.
There was a high amount of interference from you and your friend Kyle, who doesn't even live in this country. You guys parading around online with fabricated, doctored screenshots claiming that he tasted your cookies. You guys you had a campaign of misinformation on my social media tonight.
That is incredibly disingenuous. I'm going to gaslight you and say that none of that ever happened.
I am going to gaslight you. It's such a good sentence.
No, in all fairness though, I concede the election. I understand that the ginger dead man did not do it for some, but he will live on in my heart as probably not just one of the best cookies I've made, but the only cookie that I have ever made.
It's your first ever cookie and they're really yummy, and I came in at 59% and you came in at 41. It was close.
Okay.
It was not a hashtag wreath sweep, which was also tweeted, which was really funny.
That is the closest theft that I've ever seen. My name is Mischievous.
And you are misdevious.
It's like, it wouldn't be me if I didn't cause a little ruckus, a little mischief.
Okay, purple devil emoji, human incarnate.
Anyway, and I guess as a congratulations, can I actually like try your cookie?
Oh my god, yeah, you didn't get to chomp it.
Yeah, did you get to chomp my finished cookie?
No. Are we
Want
gonna
to do it in a love shot?
Yeah.
Want to do a love shot? 3, 2, 1. Hey, that's pretty good.
That's also really yummy.
Yeah,
You
did a good job.
You do a good job. Aww. And that's Christmas.
That's love. That was the most awkward highlight.
I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, cozy Christmas season. This is gonna go up right before Christmas, so yeah, just soak in all of that holiday warmth if you celebrate Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time, and I hope this video brought you a spark of joy.
I will see you in the next video,
which is not this one,
because this one is over.
And the last one of the year.
Yeah!
Bye!
See you in the new year!